everybody. Today I'm going to read you about when Jesus called his disciples. First, I'll read out of our beginners. Jesus chooses his disciples. Jesus began to tell people about God. He knew he had a lot of work to do, and he went to find some helpers. As Jesus was walking along the seashore, he saw some fishermen. Jesus called to them, "Come, follow me. I will make you fishers of people." Right away, they left their boats and followed Jesus. Their names were Peter, Andrew, James, and John. Later, Jesus met a tax collector named Matthew. His job was to get the tax money from the people and give it to the king. Matthew quit his job to follow Jesus too. Jesus chose more people. Their names were Philip, Bartholomew, Thomas, and another man named James. Thaddeus, Simon, and Judas joined them too. Now Jesus had 12 new followers. He called them his disciples, and he taught them about God's love. The end. Now, out of our decayed illustrated Bible, this is what they say about the story. Jesus was living and teaching in Capernaum, a town by the Sea of Galilee. One day he was walking by the shore. He saw 2 fishing boats drawn up on the land, their owners nearby, cleaning and mending their nets. Jesus stepped onto the nearest boat and began talking to the crowds that soon gathered. After a while, he said to the boat's owner, Simon Peter, "Let us go out a little way onto the lake." When they were a short distance from land, Jesus told Simon Peter and his brother, Andrew, to throw their nets into the water. "But there are no fish," they said. "We have fished all night and caught nothing." However, they did as Jesus told them, and to their astonishment, their nets filled instantly with a weight of fish that they were unable to pull them up. They signaled to their partners in their other boat to help them, and together they hauled the nearly breaking nets on board. When the 2 brothers saw the miraculous catch, they and their friends James and John, the sons of Zebedee, fell down on their knees terrified. But Jesus said, "Do not be afraid. Come follow me, and I will make you fishers of men and women." So having brought their boats back to shore, they left their nets and the tools of their trade and followed Jesus. Jesus traveled with his disciples, spreading the word of God and treating the sick, men and women with every kind of illness and disease, some paralyzed, some epileptic, others racked with pain or tormented by horrific dreams. All came to be healed. People came from far and wide to hear him speak, not only from Galilee itself, but from Jerusalem, Judea, and from way beyond the Jordan. This is Peter and his brother fishing with Jesus. And then it says fishing. Fishing was an important industry around the Sea of Galilee. Lines and hooks were sometimes used as above, but the nets were more common. At least 4 of Jesus' 12 disciples were fishermen. That's interesting. There's a guy in real life. He worked for the ruling Romans, and he was so distracted by the people. Oh, sorry, missed a line. I was like, who is this? One day, Jesus passed a man called Matthew, a collector of taxes. He worked for the ruling Romans and was so distrusted by the people. Jesus said to him too, "Come, follow me." And Matthew, without a word, left his post and followed him. When Jesus returned to his house and sat down to dinner with his companions, a throng of people came to join him. Many of them were well known as sinners. The Pharisees were shocked to see this good man in such bad company, questioning some of his friends. "Why does your master mix with rascals like these?" But Jesus heard their sneering words and replied, "It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to ask good men to change their ways, but the sinners, for it is they who need me." Jesus went alone to the top of the mountain, where he stayed all night in prayer. The next day he called his followers together and chose 12 of them to be his disciples. To each one he gave a special power of preaching and healing. The 12 were Simon Peter and his brother Andrew, James and John, the sons of Zebedee, Philip, Bartholomew, Thomas, Matthew the tax collector, James, Thaddeus, Simon the zealot, and Judas Iscariot. These are all. Jesus asks a collector of taxes to come and follow him. And he said unto them, Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. The end. Come hear more on Sunday school this week. Hope to see you then. Bye.